3 years ago today, we aired our first report about the Buffalo Police Department's use of deadly force against animals. Well, at the time, 2 on Your Side's Danny Spiewak obtained department records that showed officers were shooting dogs at a pace of about 1 every 2 weeks.
Now, the story, it basically exploded online, reaching animal rights activists all across the country. But things have changed now a lot since that story aired 3 years ago. Our Danny Spiewak explains in this 2 on Your Side original.
Police work can be extremely dangerous, especially when SWAT or narcotics teams are executing search warrants. But as our 2014 report first showed, these high-pressure situations were resulting in collateral damage. Dogs like Cindy and Rocky were often dying at the hands of Buffalo police. Officers were shooting dogs at a pace of about 2 per month. According to police documents we obtained, one officer alone shot as many dogs as the entire New York City Police Department in 2011 and 2012. But that was before Buffalo police started training.
Oh, nice call.
You're now watching a video training program developed by the U.S. Department of Justice. Buffalo police officers started watching it shortly after our story aired in 2014 to learn how to read dogs' body language. And over the past 3 years, BPD has expanded aggressive animal training for members of SWAT and narcotics units. Lieutenant Jeff Rinaldo says these officers need it the most because they're often in contact with large dogs like pit bulls that are sometimes trained by their owners to attack law enforcement.
I can tell you that it's something that no officer enjoys doing. The animal truly is the innocent bystander in that situation. I think that you're starting to see more animal rights groups and SPCAs and other organizations put their heads together and try and come up with some solutions for law enforcement, and so far those solutions seem to be having a good impact.
The numbers prove that. Since 2014, we've filed 3 additional requests for Buffalo police use of force documents under the Freedom of Information Law. A review of these reports show that officer-involved dog shootings have been cut in half since the training started. But deadly force against animals has not been totally eliminated. According to the latest records we've obtained, Buffalo police shot 10 dogs between July 2016 and July 2017, with 5 of those dogs dying. During a search in March 2017, for example, a large aggressive Mastiff pit bull type dog broke out of a bedroom and tried to attack officers, prompting the officer to fire 3 times. That's a fairly typical example. Recently, Buffalo Common Council member Joseph Golombek began researching this issue after police shot a dog in his neighborhood.
Things changed in the world of policing, and they'll continue to change. I want to make sure that Buffalo continues to be on top of them.
A resolution sponsored by Golombek calls on the department to continue seeking new training methods. Shootings of dogs by police have been a cause of concern for constituents in the city of Buffalo, the resolution states.
If there is a way to deal with dangerous dogs or potentially dangerous dogs that doesn't kill them, I'd like to take a look at that, as long as it doesn't put any of our officers in harm's way.
Golombek says he's pleased so far with the Buffalo Police Department's willingness to implement new methods. Unlike some other departments, though, Buffalo police still don't equip their officers with alternative methods to handle dogs, such as tasers, fire extinguishers, or spray. Is there a certain technique? Are there new tools that the department's using?
It's not necessarily a technology-driven thing because, unfortunately, cap spray and things like that have been proven to be ineffective. Tasers don't necessarily work on an animal.
So their training is more intelligence and awareness-based.
It's more of making officers aware and kind of having in your head to look for animals more so than finding yourself in a situation where there is one. So again, it's just a readjustment of how we conduct ourselves when we believe that there may be a vicious animal around.
And this story is part of our larger effort to track overall use of force by the Buffalo Police Department against not only animals, but also suspects. We'll have that part of our story tonight at 11 o'clock. Danny Spiewak, Channel 2 News.